Marry an American asked, it had the key thing. I don't want to make it sound like it was brilliant because it was just like, it was totally off the cuff. It was just like, haha, this would be funny to do. And then but in retrospect, you could see that what was happening is that you were asking people to do something. And what that something turned out to be was this dorky little, like, basically tell a joke, right? So what I always found really fun when the site wasn't crashing, because we just melted it, right, at times. But when it was up, was the comments were so much fun, right? Like people were just like putting in their comments, and it was just hilarious. There was this constant roll of people making really funny remarks about all kinds of things. You were asked to make a pledge, right? So when the media covered it, they weren't saying, oh, this is happening and it has no, you can have no impact on it. The media stories were like, this is happening and you can be totally part of it. You know, that wasn't, you know, that was what the message turned out to be, and people responded to that. And so that's what you're aiming for, right? Is like, you're asking people to do something that they already are inclined to do. Exactly.
People were ready for that message.
They were ready for it, but you're also asking them to get engaged in something. In this case, it didn't have any effect, right? Like, George Bush wasn't gonna say, oh, sorry.
You weren't actually going to marry an American.
Yeah, you weren't actually going to marry an American, but you were definitely asking them to do something. I think that is super key, right? And it's the first rule of any kind of organizing, is asking people to do something, whatever that may be. But then it has to have some thought to it. It has to be credible that it's going to bring about a change that they already want to see. It can't just be like, you know, clap your hands together 3 times to get rid of George Bush, right? Like, it has to be a